All right, we're back. 9 minutes of knowledge you did not learn in college. This is Big Phantasma or Neo Savage, whatever you want to say. Today we're going to talk about fears. Now, fears exist to control your behavior. You have fears. There's really only 5 real fears that we have in our whole lives. And all the rest are just variations. I'll tell you the 5 fears there are. The fear of extinction, the fear of dying, fear of death. People are afraid to die. Fear of mutilation, being sick, being bit by a bug, having a body part taken from you, rape, something not working no more, blindness, deafness, losing your teeth. Loss of autonomy, the fear of being restricted, the fear of being imprisoned, the fear of being trapped. Separation, the fear of being abandoned, the fear of being alone, the fear of losing your loves, and ego death. The fear of rejection, the fear of disapproval, the fear of loss of integrity with yourself. These are our 5 fears that we all have. And some of us are deep in fear. Fear rules our whole life. We make decisions based on fear. We don't do things because we're afraid. We never realize our potential because we're scared. We live our whole lives running on a little gerbil wheel, afraid to get off. And who does that benefit? The system. The system that runs our lives. The bankers, the government, the people who really make the decisions for us. You think you have free will? You may, but you're not exercising it. You're allowing yourself to be programmed. Program of fear. Xenophobia, fear of a different race. Isn't that silly? Are we all the human race? Are we all compatible? I mean, let's be realistic. I can make love to every woman on the planet, and if we're both healthy, we can make a kid. We're all compatible. All right? Or are we? You know, fear is destructive. It holds you back. It prevents you from experiencing life on a level. You know, if you're afraid to travel or you're afraid to go to a certain part of town, you're going to live in a little box. You're going to live in a little square and you're never going to leave. You know, when I was in high school, I went to Arcadia High School for my sophomore to senior year. And these kids in Arcadia were so well privileged, had so much money, all the drugs you wanted, parties. But most of them were not allowed to cross 40th Street. Why? What's so magic about 40th Street? Oh, well, that's where the neighborhood gets bad. Really? I grew up on 29th Street. Yeah, I grew up down the street from a strip club. There were freaking a biker gang cooking meth in their garage across the street from my house. There would be hookers walking down the street. That's where I grew up. And these white boys were afraid to cross 40th Street because it got bad. Yeah, maybe it does. But why is it bad there and not bad where you're at? What makes you so special? You have it so good. Fear, boundaries, control. I'm afraid to go camping because there's bugs. I'm afraid to poop in the wilderness. Guess what? Before a couple thousand years ago, you had to poop in the wilderness. There's no fucking running toilets. Come on. Oh, I'm afraid to poop in the... You dig a hole, you poop, you put your paper in the hole and cover it up. Wash your hands in the stream. Right? I don't know. Fear. Oh, I'm afraid of a bee. Why are you afraid of a bee? A bee has no interest in you. A bee wants to go get nectar from a flower and pollinate and make honey. The only time you cross paths with a bee is if you're trying to take the bee's honey. Why are you afraid? Beekeepers do it all the time. With the right equipment, they get stung. They just don't care. Now, I get it if you have an allergy and this and that, but you know what? I ain't got no allergies. You know why? Because I got over my allergies because I wasn't afraid of them. I used to be allergic to grass. If I would run, I'd have an asthma attack. So you know what I did? I ran harder. I had hard asthma attacks, and then I got over it. I got over that fear. Oh, I'm afraid to go in the grass because I'm having an asthma attack. Fuck that. I run the grass all day long now. Oh. You know what? I just came back from Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. And about 6 months ago, before my first trip, I was telling my physical therapist, she's an educated white lady, 6-7 years of college, smart lady. Oh, I'm going to Puerto Rico, and I'm bringing this much cash. I was flexing. Oh, don't you need to use pesos in Puerto Rico? No. Puerto Rico is part of the United States. They're U.S. citizens. They use dollars. Oh, aren't you afraid to take so much money? No. No one's going to rob me. Come on. Oh, you should be afraid. Why? Because you're afraid? Because you don't even know Puerto Rico is part of the United States? And then I went to Dominican Republic. Oh, you shouldn't go to Dominican Republic. They're robbing people. They rob shit. I paid for my hotel. I went from the airport to the hotel, stayed in the hotel, did the excursion, came back. The only people that robbed me were the freaking people selling the tourist crap. Yeah, they robbed me for about $200, but I got some shit from Dominican Republic, and I have memories. And no one robbed me, and I wore all my jewelry. Ain't no one stepping to me, because I'm not afraid. So how do you get from being afraid to not being afraid? Well, first you have to recognize the fear. Why are you scared? Why are you scared for? You afraid to die? We're all going to die. Why are you afraid to die? I know where I'm going. I'm going to heaven. I'm sure of it. Why are you afraid? Because you ain't doing the right thing? You don't want to die? You want more time? Mutilation. Someone wants to fucking hurt me? I've been hurt. I've been mutilated. I shed blood. I've had things wrong with me. You get over it. You go to a doctor. You fix it. That's how you do. Someone knocks you down, you get up. You may not be the same afterwards, but you're going to get up anyways. Lost autonomy. The fear of being restricted. I spent 22 years being restricted. It didn't stop me. I changed. I had to act different. But you know what? I broke free of the restrictions. I'm no longer contained. I do what I want to do. I go where I want. I see whom I want. I spend my money how I want. I don't check in with nobody. I'm broke free of that one. Separation. Oh, man. Loss. Loss of your loved ones. Can you imagine losing your grandparents, losing your parents, losing your brother, losing your sister, losing your dog? We're all going to lose. We're losers. We spend our whole life losing. Get over it. Start winning. Ego death. Man, if I got butt hurt every time a girl rejected me, I'd be so depressed. But you know what? It don't bother me. Because the girl rejects me, she's not on my level. She's not ready. She don't see what's in front of her because she's blind. She's been programmed to look for something else. That's all right. There's lots of women out there to talk to. If someone says you're an idiot, fine. That's your thought. I got a college degree. What do you got? I have experience. I've worked on high-tech shit. I know high-tech shit. What are you going to tell me? You can't do that? You can do whatever you want to do. So let me tell you this one time. You guys need to break free of your fears. If you're afraid of something, go run into it. Go do it. Quit being afraid. Quit being a bitch. Get over your fears. And then you'll really start to live. Then you'll really live life. Fearlessly. Doing how you want, what you want, when you want. That's 10 minutes. That's 11 minutes, baby. It's all over. Boom.